Hello, this is Liberty Seeker on Pilgrimage. I'm FS. I have 5 or 6 English-speaking subscribers, and I should not stop practicing speaking English, so I will make video. So yesterday I was talking about TB, tuberculosis, and yeah, I am sorry that I didn't make English videos about this. And this questionnaire is for language service company, and every 10 years I have to get Tdap, that's diphtheria and polio and stuff. And I already have varicella, and the flu shot is every season, and I am wondering what's the difference between every year and every season, and possibly it might be sometimes like 9 months later or 10 months later, not exactly 12 months later or something. Well, I'm not so sure. And chest X-ray is every 5 years, and hepatitis B is only once you get it, you don't have to get again, same as varicella. And so about tuberculosis, and I have to do skin test that's called PPT or something, and you wait for 2 days, and then if your skin patch shows something, and of course my immunization is up to date. I try to, because I don't want to get deactivated. So, and so 2 years ago I had chest X-ray, so I'm okay for 3 years now. But TB questionnaire I have to do once a year. But honestly, I don't remember if I did it yesterday. I did it last year, and but I do remember that last year I did skin test, and so my skin test came back negative, and I asked the nurse that since I was born in Japan and raised in Japan, so I thought I have BCG, the vaccination. Although my arms, my upper arm, I don't have scar. Unlike my classmates, neighbors, and then I was wondering if, since I am somewhat neglected child, because I am an accident and strike number 3 child, meaning I have 2 sisters. I have 2 older sisters, and I am the 3rd daughter, meaning I am a child, the strike number 3 child, because around that time, my parents, the purpose of arranged marriage is to have son to carry family name. And then, or maybe since I like my parents didn't pay attention, maybe that's why I don't have scar or mark on my upper arm. And then so I called my mom, or I used Line app and called my mom, and then she said she did everything before I started elementary school, before I studied 1st grade. Otherwise, my parents cannot enroll me to elementary school. I went to public elementary school, public middle school, but high school and college is private. But still, of course, my immunization is up to date at each stage. Primary school, middle school, in high school and college. And then, so that's my mom said, and she said she was very happy to get every immunization done before I start elementary school. So, okay. And then I went to the hospital to see the result of my skin test. And then is that time I found out that my test came back negative. And then I asked the nurse, my mom said I did everything before going to elementary school. And the nurse said, it's possible that after a few years later on, you no longer get positive. I don't know how many years, it's average years. But last year means I was 49 because I was born 1970. And my Japanese neighbor, my husband's co-worker's wife, who is Japanese, to be exact, her daughter did BCG vaccination. And then when the girl start going to, I think, high school, and then she has to take like a strange FUS medication for entire 1 year. And then just because her test came back positive for tuberculosis, or PPT or PPD. Sorry, I didn't bring my note, and sorry about that. And then, so the lady, my husband's co-worker's wife, suggests that I would take my son to hospital on base, hospital inside the military installation in Yokosuka, Japan, instead of civilian hospital in Yokohama outside the base. So I did. Then, yeah, so that's the, yeah, like, I thought, just because I was neglected and have to fend myself, then, but turns out my mom did every vaccination. So, yeah, my video is always within 14 minutes or 15 minutes because iMovie doesn't hold more than 15 minutes. So I don't have enough time to talk about immunization, yes or no kind of thing. But I decided to listen to doctors rather than celebrities. So, like, you see the famous people, like singers or actors, actresses who don't like immunization. But yeah, like, would you listen to doctors or celebrities? So I guess I better listen to doctors. So, and then one more thing, that I don't know if it's urban legend or how true it is, but I think people heard that the reason Japan and China or like Asian countries don't have too many infections and dead body count on coronavirus. And some people believe because Asian people receive BCG when they are children. But and then I am thinking about what the nurse told me. The few years later, after several years, even though you have BCG on your arm and you no longer get positive, so mine came back negative. So I don't know. I kind of doubt if the BCG has something to do with preventing COVID-19. This video is entertainment purpose only, so I'm not saying any FUS things. And then another so I tried to look for okay, this is even more fucked up. Whoever who can read Japanese language fluently, you can Google tuberculosis and sex drive or tuberculosis and libido in Japanese article, and then there are many people talking about it. It's like either urban legend or superstition. Like, of course, it's earlier than World War II, and then some people believe that people who are suffering from tuberculosis have like higher libido or more sex drive. And then I tried to look for the internet articles in English, and then they said the opposite thing. Like, if you take this medication for TB, and then you're gonna wind up in erectile dysfunction or something. So, now I am afraid that this this video might get like suspended or something. Yeah, I know my subscribers are kind-hearted, so yeah, please bear with me. Yeah, I think that's, yeah. So yeah, if you have Japanese friend, have him or have her search TB and libido, then he or she can find interesting articles and translate for you. Yeah. Thank you so much for listening. Yeah, have a great day.